As a professional writer and avid fan of anime, you want to explore the possibility of what would happen if you were to teleport an anime character from one universe and transfer them to another anime universe. I'm gonna read the prompt, but feel free to skip if you aren't interested. Basically what will happen if I transfer Saitama to Attack on Titan? Your task is to write a what-if novel story that is both intriguing and thought-provoking. The story should focus on how the character adapts to the new universe, how they change the course of the original story, and how the original character of that anime universe responds to the newcomer. In your story, you should provide vivid descriptions of the new universe, its culture, and its inhabitants. Additionally, you should include engaging conversations between the characters, highlighting their personalities and how they interact with one another. As the plot unfolds, your readers should be able to see how the arrival of the new character affects the story's outcome. Will they be a force for good or evil? Will their actions alter the course of events in the original anime universe? Your story should explore these questions and more, keeping your readers engaged and intrigued until the very end. Overall, your story should be a masterpiece of high-quality content that showcases your creativity and storytelling abilities. With the right combination of imagination and skill, you can create a truly unforgettable tale that will leave a lasting impression on your readers. I will provide you with instruction of both the character that you'll teleport and anime universe that the character will summon. My first order is, teleported character, Saitama. Other anime universe, Attack on Titan.
The sky was a deep shade of red as Saitama looked up in confusion. One moment he was walking down the streets of City Z, and the next he was surrounded by towering walls and a world that seemed to be in constant fear. He looked down at his fists, still clad in his red gloves, and sighed. He had been teleported again, but this time it was to a different universe, one where he was an outsider. Saitama took in his surroundings. The walls were as high as buildings, and he could see soldiers patrolling the top of the walls, keeping watch for any signs of danger. He looked around for any familiar faces, but he couldn't see anyone he recognized. He knew he had to find out where he was and figure out a way back to his own world. As he walked through the streets of this new world, he could feel the eyes of the people on him, sizing him up and trying to determine if he was a friend or foe. Saitama, being the hero he was, tried to put them at ease by smiling and waving at them. However, the people of this new world were not so easily swayed. They kept their distance, wary of the stranger in their midst. Saitama soon learned that he was in the world of Attack on Titan, a world plagued by giant, man-eating titans. He also learned that the people of this world lived in constant fear, never leaving the safety of the walls that protected them. He knew he had to do something to help them. He joined the Survey Corps, the military branch responsible for defending the walls and fighting the Titans. At first, the other soldiers were skeptical of him, but they soon came to respect him when they saw his strength and determination. He quickly rose through the ranks, becoming one of their most valuable members. Saitama was unlike anyone they had ever seen before, and his power was unmatched. He could take down Titans with a single punch, something that had never been seen before. He was a game changer, and he knew it. But he also knew that his presence was changing the course of events in this world. The Titans were not the only danger in this world. There were those within the walls who sought power and control. They saw Saitama as a threat and tried to use his presence to further their own goals. But Saitama was not easily manipulated, and he soon saw through their schemes. With his strength and the support of the Survey Corps, Saitama was able to take down those who threatened the safety of the people within the walls. He became a hero in this world, just as he had been on his own. And although he longed to return to his own world, he knew that he had found a new purpose in this one. As Saitama stood atop the wall, looking out at the Titans beyond, he couldn't help but wonder what other worlds were out there, waiting to be explored. But for now, he was content to protect this world and those within it, using his strength to make a difference in a world that had once been so afraid.
Well, the story is pretty decent. The way it's written is spot on, just like any popular novel out there. But honestly, I secretly hope that Saitama would come in and flip the whole thing upside down. He'd flick the Titans out of existence as if they were nothing while he was taking a leisurely stroll. Forget about the wall, forget about the rumbling. Saitama is the one true threat now. No, scratch that. He's a calamity. But let's be real, he'd probably only be concerned about finding discounts at the market. This video is sponsored by myself. Next is Shiro and Sora transported to the classroom of the elite. Make sure to watch that, it's interesting.